Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's me coming at you again with another vid. Look, I know I'm late on this, but let me get into this real quickly. This is gonna be a quick fight review that took place last Saturday, I should say, between Amir Mansour and Dominic Brazil. All right, first things first. Dominic Brazil. I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy is looking sloppier and sloppier. I mean, no punch coordination whatsoever. Bad footwork. Always leaves himself open when he's throwing those wide ass shots, what's not. And that would explain why Mansour was able to pick his shots and, pressure him and throw those body punches and combos to the head. Eventually knock down Brazil in the third round. Brazil was really shook after that punch. I mean, he couldn't get his legs under him, and luckily he survived that round. Okay, and in the fourth round, Mansour was continuing to pressure Brazil. Brazil looked very defensive. He was in survival mode. But all credit to him. He found a way to survive those, next two rounds after that vicious knockdown and whatnot. Then in the fifth round, it started to get a little more crazy in there. Guys, those both of them were trading punches, whatnot. However, Brazil caught Mansour with a good right, I believe, and that stumbled him to the ropes. And then next, both of them got tied up. And then next, Brazil hit Mansour with a very nice uppercut, a left uppercut, which could explain why his jaw got fractured. Because after the round concluded, Mansour had quit on a stool. He didn't want to continue. And that really pissed off his trainer because his trainer was so heated that he threw his cap down at the ring canvas when Mansour quit like that, which is totally unheard of. I mean, because Mansour has been has been beaten worse than getting a fractured jaw. I mean, he's taken shots in his career. In the Steve Cunningham fight, he took some nice shots against Gerald Washington, even though Gerald Washington ran away from Mansour in that fight. But it is what it is. And Dominic Brazil, seriously, if he thinks, before I get into that, I really think that Brazil, if he really wants to continue to become, to continue to be a top contending heavyweight, whatnot, if he feels that he needs to get to that level, he needs to hire another trainer. I'm sorry, because this guy is totally sloppy. I mean, no skills whatsoever, and he hasn't really impressed me. Even though I did highlight him as a one of the top prospects, but he still is not very impressive. I mean, look at how he fought in the Fred Cassie fight. I mean, honestly, I thought that Cassie won that fight, to tell you the truth, and most people would agree. But it is what it is. He got the decision, you know. But besides the point, this video is more of an emotional plead. Okay, this is me stating the case for Amir Mansour. All right, first of things first, the man is 43 years old. Okay, but yet he's in great shape and he is at a prime of his career. Yes, he had a setback against Dominic Brazil where he got his jaw fracture and he ended up quitting in the fight. All right. Now, if you look at this chronologically, Amir Mansour, I think he could have been a dominant heavyweight in his heyday, in his, when he was in his late 20s and, early 30s, whatnot. But unfortunately, he had some personal issues outside the ring where he had some, couple run ins with the law. I think first he got incarcerated. And then after, he got out, I believe that he violated his probation, that he had spent another almost 10 years in prison for violating parole. And then after that, he got out and resumed his career at the age of 38. He got back into, title contention and whatnot and had a moderate success, as a guy coming, resuming his career late in his age, whatnot, and has been pretty successful. And during the run, he's been denied, or I say denied. He's been, like you say, denied. He's been dismissed by, heavyweight champions like Deontay Wilder. Okay, now Mansour's been calling out Deontay Wilder for almost 3 years now. Okay, of course, Deontay Wilder has responded, or he's been very dismissive about Mansour, right? Saying that he needs to climb the rankings before he ever gets a shot at Deontay, right? And some people will say, well, Deontay is right because Mansour is not even ranked, not even ranked high enough to even, warrant a title shot at his title or whatnot. Well, if that's the case, then explain Deontay Wilder's last three title defenses. All three of them were voluntaries. Okay, the first two, yeah, you had Eric Molina, who's ranked number 29, I believe, in the world, or number 30th. I think something around that range, or number 22 actually. Yes, he was ranked a little bit higher than Mansour at that time, but they weren't far apart. So that really would, that kills the idea of Deontay Wilder being right there. Then after that, we assume that he will take a, he will take a, he'll take his next fight against his mandatory Alexander Povetkin, but no, he goes for another voluntary. This time, a guy who's ranked lower than Mansour. His name is Yuan Duhapis, who I never heard of. Yes, I looked at his record. He beat Manuel Char, but who hasn't beat Manuel Char? Okay, but that's not the point. The point is this. If Mansour is being dismissed like this, then there is no excuse at all for Deontay Wilder to insinuate that Mansour don't deserve a shot while he gave shots, gave title shots to three voluntaries. One of them, which is the last one after Spilka, was acceptable because Spilka is a very good fighter. Okay, he did beat some good quality, well, not quality, but he did beat some good opposition, and he fought some good opposition. All right, so I can understand that right there. Because I really wish that Mansour would have gotten title shot because honestly, I think Deontay Wilder would have been in much big trouble if he had fought Mansour, and I think Mansour would have pressured Wilder all night, with his aggressive style, murderous style, whatnot, when he loads up on his shots. And he puts a lot of power in those shots too, by the way. Jesus, he's out there his intent is to kill. I'm being real. That what makes Mansour so dangerous. But anyhow, I really wish that he would have got a shot at Vladimir Klitschko. And some people are going to say, what, you crazy, man? What, you think Mansour deserves a shot at Vladimir Klitschko? He would, again, going back to the ranking things again, you would say, well, Mansour wasn't even ranked high enough to even get a shot at Klitschko. Well, explain to me then, why did Alex Leopold get a shot? Hmm? Yes, I understand he was the mandatory challenger by the WBO, but Leopold wasn't even ranked that high in the world rankings. Okay, he got a shot. And who was his level of opposition before he got the shot? you know? But okay, this is my point is this. To those this is more of a plea. To those out there who manages and promote Amir Mansour, please don't give up on this guy. And the reason why I say that is because he's paid his debt to society. He's gone through so many ups and downs in his life. He's finally got to the stage where he's able to climb out of that. And he's further redeeming himself by, doing something positive for himself, not only for himself, but also for his family and for his peers. Okay? Now, if he does come back, please, and I hope he does, and I think he should come back. When he does come back, please keep him in the spotlight. Keep him in contention because I think he deserves it. And honestly, I hope this loss does not really speak for his entire career. So that's all I have to say about that. But let me know what you think. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.